What are you guys doing? What are you up to? I'm sure all of you guys are sleeping, so I'm sorry about it. I'm real sorry. Nothing much. How about you? Nothing. Hi, Ariel. How are you, though? I'm good. My face is orange. That's why I'm blue right now. So I did this thing. I got, like, self-tanning drops, which I'm, like, super pale. So I just assumed that, okay, this is, like, way too blue for me. What's this color? Let's see. All right, it's, like, even darker. All right, that's kind of okay. That's orange. So I got self-tanning drops, like for your face, like oil, and I just assumed that it would wash off with, what is going on? I assumed it would wash off with my makeup. I was wrong. It just stained my face, so now my face is like super orange. Why is this not turning blue? All right, thank you. What time is it there? It's 10:10. LOL, you're bad. Yeah, no, I know. I'm fully aware. I messed that up. This is way too blue for us. All right, let me change it. Hold on. Is that better? How does it come off? I don't know. I don't know. Like, now my face is just so orange. It was so embarrassing today. I went to the store. Like, I walked to the store, and what's it called? I was at the store, and I put a hoodie on so nobody could see my neck, so they couldn't see that my face was like definitely a different color from my neck. Yeah. Oh my god, I miss music. Like, me too. So tell me how. I got a new phone, and for some reason my TikTok account is glitching. Like, I have everything. Like, I'm good. Like, I can log in, but like the account, it's like the app itself, it glitches. It does not let me like fully get into my account. So I made a new account for the time being because I'm bored. I'm just kidding. And I posted a Musical.ly on there today. It's pretty crazy. What time is it where you guys are? What phone do you have? I got the iPhone 11 Pro Max thing. I don't know what I got. You always wear this hoodie? Oh, no, I know. I know. Alright, so how's school? Tell me all the tea. What's going on? Who do you guys have a crush on? Let's talk about them. 11:14 in Colorado. Oh my gosh, I love Colorado. I want to go to Colorado. I miss it. Great seeing. Oh, hey, Eric. Great seeing you too. I'm like so excited about what we're gonna do. I have a crush on my boyfriend. He's cool. Sad? Why are you sad? What's going on? The guy I play with my feelings. I don't know what to do. How do you play with your feelings? What do you do? Were you guys like together? Or like not? Like, what was the tea? Tell me. Hey, Cam. Hashtag musical fan. Hashtag lip sync. What's another one? Hashtag feature me. My school is giving me anxiety. My crush knows I like him and he likes another girl. Stop. I'm sorry. First of all, I know that school can be terrible. Lunchtime. Oh my god, King. Yes. Are you in Los Angeles? Or in Florida? What's it called? But I know school can be extremely stressful. Just, I don't even know what to say about school. School is so hard. I just remember when I was in school, like, the amount of, what's it called? Sorry, I'm, like, half asleep. The amount of stress that I would get, like, over everything. And I guess just, like, I don't want to say, like, don't stress about it, but just remember that, like, it's all going to be okay in the end, and you're going to have an entire wonderful, beautiful, amazing life. And just because you maybe happen to get, like, a C on a test, or you happen to not do well in one class, it's not the end of the world, I promise you. I remember I used to think that, like, I had an F in I had an F in math one time, and I remember I thought my life was over. I thought that was it, that nobody would want to hire me, that I was going to be, like, homeless, and that was it. And clearly that didn't happen. What I'm trying to say is I had an F, and, like, I'm doing okay. So just, yeah. Just know that it's going to be okay, is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully that came across right. I'm supposed to be doing my homework. Do your homework. I was so bad at homework too. I was so homeless. That's what my mind goes to. I'm a very there's no gray area for me. It's like black or white. It's, if I'm not all A's, then I'm automatically, like, failing. I don't even know. I want to be friends. We can be friends. Let's be friends. But yeah, school's tough. Just know I understand. I get it. And don't put too much pressure on yourself, too. Please give me advice on a guy that won't stop breaking my heart. Okay. I'm like, let's get into the topic of breaking hearts, because first of all, I know it doesn't seem like it right now. And I know right now he seems like the one and everything. But if he's hurting you, and if he's rude to you, I don't know the situation, but, like, if he is not treating you the way that you should be deserved, then he's not the one. Which sucks to hear, I know. Because, like, I know for me, for a while, not, like, recently, but, like, long time ago, I would accept things. Well, okay, you know the quote, we accept the love we think we deserve? I think that is 1,000% true. I would accept certain things thinking that, how do I explain this? Thinking that this was the best that I was ever going to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was, like, it. Like, nobody else is going to do better than this. Like, this is just it. And I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. Somebody out there is going to give you everything you deserve times 100 and show you they love you and care about you and want to be with you. And yeah, so if he's breaking your heart, trust me, there's someone out there who's going to treat you, oh my God, like he's here. He's going to be like, yeah. Always believe in yourself, everybody. Yes. Facts. You have to. You know what, like, I always come back to is that no matter what, you can never, ever change anybody else. I probably have said this to you guys so many times, but I live by this, and so I'm gonna share it again. Do you think I have a chance on my TikTok crush? Yes, I will talk about TikTok crushes in 2 seconds. But you can never change how people react. You can't change if people care about you. You can never force anybody to care about you. You can never force other people to do work for you or push you to be up here when you are right here or whatever. But the one thing that you can change is your attitude and the way you react to things and how you feel about yourself. I know there's certain cases, like I've been in times where like that wasn't possible, but for a lot of times you can usually sometimes try and change the way how you react to things, or change your outlook, or change your thoughts. And you owe it to yourself to do that. for a while, oh my God, I was putting the worst thoughts into my head. And I know there's things like and there's things like depression, obviously, like, which, trust me, and I know there's certain places and areas where sometimes it's not possible, and it's a whole different story. But if you're able to, sometimes say to yourself, oh, you look really pretty today. Or, that boy, he's not treating you right. Or, I'm trying to think. Or, oh, yes, you can do it. Like, that was big for me, too. Like, just telling myself a little bit every single day. Like, oh, hey, you can do it. You can get to the place you want to be. It's possible for you. Just that, oh my gosh, start saying that to yourself every single day. That's going to help so much. Yeah, so that's that. What we're going to talk about, TikTok crushes. I was thinking about this. Adi and I talk about this all the time, okay? I don't know where these TikTok people, live, but I never see any of them in real life. Where do they go? Where do they run to? Because I don't see them. Nope. Don't see them. Lots of love from India. Hi, India. Love TikTok, me too. Except I'm logged out of my account, which is kind of annoying. We want Ariel back. Zach and I are great friends, but I think that's it. Sorry. What else is going on? Tell me more things. Ariel, I spelled it wrong. What did you spell wrong? Hey, Gia, Queen. Oh my God, hi. How's Mario? Mario's really great. Mario was amazing. He and I were supposed to go do yoga the other day. But then he left to New York, so I texted him every day. Guys, I'm the worst texter planet Earth. I don't respond to my mom. I'm such a bad texter. It's really bad. I push, okay, I know, people say this all the time. Oh my God, I push everybody away. But, when I tell you, it's not even cute. It's not funny. It's not cool. It's not a nice thing to do. I push everybody away. And I really, want to change that. I just struggle with that a lot. I'm pretty good at other things that I talk about. But when it comes to other people, I don't know if you guys have any advice on how to not push the world away. That would be helpful. Because then, I don't know, I don't know how to not do that. It's become so second nature for me. I do it and it sucks. I wish I didn't know. I wish I didn't do that. I really do. I wish I was social. Today's very cold. It is. Today's freezing. Maybe try being more open. I've tried that. And then it's really hard because, you try being more open, right? Not to get into specifics about my life, but you try being more open. And then, I don't know. I don't even want to get into it. Ariel, stop. It's okay. You're going to be fine. You need to be loyal, put your phone away, talk to your phone. Okay, I will say, I'm very good at putting my phone away. It's hard because people judge you. Yeah, that's the thing that sucks sometimes. Like, I don't know, I guess, but that's also in my head. Like, I feel like I'm always so scared of judgment, you know? And maybe that's something that, like, me and you guys can work on together, is, like, not really worrying about what other people say when it comes to opening up. What's funny is I'm good at being open with you guys. And that's why, like, I've, like, social media and acting and singing and everything, like, what I do has been so great for me, because this is where I'm able to open up and just be myself and be, like, fine. Like, so I don't want to, like, take a break or anything. Like, when it comes to everyday life, other people literally freak me out. They scare me. I don't know why. I'm, like, one of those people on one of those shows, like, my strange fear people. That's me. What time is it? It's 10:30. I fear rejection. How come? I get that. Rejection's a scary thing. What I think is so scary about rejection is that you only really can be rejected when, like, fully rejected, like, turned down to the max, when you leave your heart on the table and when you're completely open, you know? I feel like it's not really rejection if you're, like, kind of, sort of putting yourself out there. If you're like, hey, like, yo, like, do you want to go to the movies? And then they're like, nah, hey, Brent, hey. But, like, if they're like, oh, you want to go to the movies? And they're like, nah, like, that wasn't really, like, rejected. That was more just like, oh, like, they're busy or something. But when you put yourself out there and when you lay your heart on the line and when you're just, like, fully open and they just totally are like, then that's rejection, and that's what's so scary. That freaks me out. So I understand you. I keep saying this, but, like, please talk about this. Should I wait for the guy I love? Like, sis is struggling. Oh my God, that's so hard. You have to tell me more, though. You have to tell me more. Like, do you love him and he loves you back, but like, he's, like, working on himself or something? Or he doesn't know you love him and he's just living his life? And, like, tell me more. And then I got you. Well, we talked for about a year and told her most of everything about me. She was my everything, but now another man is her everything. That just broke my heart. Okay. You guys talked for, like, a year. And how did it end? Was it you who ended it, or did she end it? That's always so hard. My initial response would be, I feel like waiting for somebody is such a scary thing, because like, you're here and they're here, right? And you're waiting. Like, you're just waiting. And they're, like, going with new people, and they're, like, getting heartbroken, and they're learning new things, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And they just keep going and going, and you're still waiting for them. And I feel like living your life in this, like, questioning state and questioning whether you're going to end up with them or not, this one person, is so hard. And you're doing a disservice to yourself, I believe. Like, you don't deserve that. You deserve to like, if they're here, they're living their life, you deserve to also, like, maybe get another girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever and do all these things. And then just maybe, you guys will end up together after all of these other things. But if you keep waiting and they're just like, you're never gonna, like, you're just never gonna get there. I don't know. That's my philosophy. Waiting for someone puts you on the back burner in your life and keeps you from doing things that make you happy in the meantime. Yeah, exactly. Like, you have a whole life to live. You have so much to learn and so much, and maybe, like, don't even think of it. I know the feeling, though, so I don't know the feeling, trust me. Like, I've been there. But think of it, like, as you're also, they're probably going to be learning me and my damn hands, they're probably going to be learning tons of things as they're living their life and they're going through their relationships and getting heartbroken and all these things. So in order for your guys' relationship, if you do end up together, to be as fulfilling as possible and be as amazing as possible, you may also have to, date somebody else and get hurt and go on adventures and learn a ton, so you guys can be together and have a great relationship. So think of it maybe as not just for you, but for them also. There's this boy that I love and he doesn't even know me. What do I do? You have to put yourself out there, I think. You don't have to, like, totally, like, spill your heart to them right away, but, like, maybe say hi. Because I feel like living in any sort of, like, question or not knowing something or not having closure is so heartbreaking. For me, at least. Like, when I'm going through anything, I'm very much a person who, let's say I'm in a situation, right? I am not able to move on from that situation if, like, okay, I think of it as a box, right? Let's say this situation is a box, and if you don't move on from it, the box is not going to close. And then you're trying to move on to over here, but because you're moving way too quick, this box is going to spill, and all the stuff in here is going to get into this box, and everything is just going to mix and be like a really just mess of one box. So before you go on to another box, is that how my brain works? Before you go on to another box, you have to make sure this box is tied up in a pretty little bow and perfect and sat down, so you're able to move on to this one and not still be worried if this box is going to tip over and make a mess. And that's how I think of that. Basically what I'm trying to say is that living in any sort of, like, waiting or a question or not having closure about anything is so hard, and it's going to mess with whatever you're going through currently. She never wanted to make it official with me. She told me that she wasn't ready, so I waited for her. And she found love in another person at the same time. I didn't find out until it was too late. Okay, yeah, see? You deserve so much. And I know how hard it is, though. Oh, my God. It's, like, trust me, I know. Like, nothing. What people don't understand is, like, relationships and love and your heart. Like, that's such a difficult thing. So, trust me, I know just me saying it is not going to help with anything. But you deserve so much better. And you deserve someone who's going to give you everything. And the way you're having to wait for her right now, you're going to find someone who is not for a second going to want you to wait for them. Who's going to want you to, who's going to fight for you and want to be there for you. And yeah, I know it's hard though. I know it's so hard. But I promise pretty soon, like, you're going to look back at this too and be like, oh my God, I can't believe that I even for a second wanted to wait for her for as long as I did, you know? But I know, when you're in it, it's so difficult, I think. Like, I can look back on my past, like, friendships and past relationships that didn't end in the best way and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe like I was that invested in that as I was, and how emotional I was about the whole situation. Because now, with the people I surround myself with now and what I'm going through now, I know what I deserve. But when you're in it, oh my god, it sucks. It's the worst. So I know how it feels. Why did I walk in it? Hi. I'm like, nice to meet you. What state do you live in? I live in California. Well, I'm from Florida, but I live in Los Angeles. Hey, Sin. I love you too. I walked in the right time. I'm crying. Don't cry. Please don't cry. Okay, so this boy that I love has made me cry because of the relationships he's been in. That's how much is this boy that I love it? Okay, so this made me cry because of the relationships he's been in. That's how much I love him. So how do I, like, get over the jealous stage? Like, I mean, I love him to death. Okay, wait, I'm confused. This boy that I love has made me cry because of the relationships he's been in. That's how much I love him. So, like, how do I get over the jealous stage? Like, I mean, I love him to death. Oh, so you're saying, okay, you cry because of everything else he's been through? I feel like that's... Okay, I'm trying to think of the best way to say it. Are you saying, okay, I just want to make sure I'm getting the question right. You're saying that you still get jealous over everything else he's been through in the past relationships he's been in? Just to make sure. Because I feel like if that's the case, like, you guys obviously, like, if you love each other and you're there for each other, he loves you, you love him, but you might need to have a conversation with him about it, just so he knows exactly how you feel, and you guys can figure out together the best way to move forward, because maybe right now you need some time for yourself to figure out all of that and build that happiness inside yourself so you're able to have an amazing relationship with him and not be sad, because that sucks. My girlfriend blocked me. Why'd she block you? Is getting rejected the worst? Because I got rejected and now I'm sad. Don't be sad. What I always like to think also about rejection is that, if anything, they are doing you a favor. Like, I know it hurts and it sucks, but one thing that my dad always tells me is, like, when somebody tells you when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Like, if somebody is showing you their true colors, if somebody tells you straight up, like maybe they don't want to go out with you, don't want to be with you, they're saving you a lot of hurt in the long run. So I know it sucks, but if anything, be thankful now that you didn't go through this entire long relationship, fall in love, and all these things happen just to find out that maybe they're not the right person for you. They're, like, doing you the favor, and they're making you a little bit hurt, but it's going to hurt a little bit less than it would be at the end. I promise. Ariel, where's Raj? Oh, she's right here. She's sleeping. I can't get her. But yeah, I know rejection sucks. I know any kind of, like, heartbreak or anything, whether it's a relationship or a friendship, it sucks. I don't believe in love. Why don't you believe in love? Alright, okay, I like this boy and he likes me back, and my friend is the middleman, and he told me that he'll ask me on Valentine's Day. I'm afraid if I wait this long, he'll lose feelings. What do I do? I say, shoot your shot right now. I mean, I don't think, that's hard. Because I don't want you to, like, go through this whole period of, like, wondering if he's going to lose feelings for you, because you shouldn't have to try to be anybody but yourself. You should just do you. If I were you either, you just do you. And if he asks you out on Valentine's Day, that means he loves you for you, or he likes you for you and wants to hang out with you. You shouldn't change anything about you, about yourself. Or maybe now you can ask him for, like, his Instagram or something. That never hurts. I don't know. I don't think that's a bad thing. I was talking to my brother about that today. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing to be like, oh, hey, what's your Snapchat? What's your Instagram? We should talk. And that shows that you actually are interested in him. So, and he might be like, he might be waiting till Valentine's Day because he doesn't know if you're interested, so he wants to take time and he's a little bit nervous. So maybe if you tell him right now that you're interested, if you show him, then he might be happy. I don't know. But don't change anything about yourself. Cause maybe it's Okay, you paint a picture of someone who you're very close to, but portray someone he is or he doesn't know. Wait, what do you mean? Portray someone he is or he doesn't to other people. Like he's lying, Never try to change yourself to make someone happy because you'll eventually lose yourself trying to fit the perfect image of the person you're changing in for. Okay, wait. This is good, so I'm going to read it. Never try to change yourself to make someone happy because you will eventually lose yourself trying to fit the perfect image of the person you're changing for in the end. It's not worth losing yourself. Exactly. Changing yourself, never do that. I promise you. I, cried to my mom about this the other day, so trust me, I know. I promise you, there's somebody out there who's going to love you for exactly who you are and would die if you changed one thing about yourself. So, the second you have to change yourself for somebody else, just know that person's not for you. And that should just be a little that made things a little bit easier for me. I know this person's not for me. If you've, even considered changing something about yourself for somebody, then you just know. Okay, I'm not going to go through this whole thing just to figure out that they're going to want me to change everything about me, So, you know, change yourself because you don't know who really likes you. Yeah, you have to be you. There's this really sweet, smart, cute, nice boy that I like. He might like me back, and I don't know if I should tell him though. But if he doesn't like me, okay, well, tell me more, because I don't want you to all of a sudden just be like, I like you so much, blah, 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 blah. And because I don't want you to get hurt. I'm scared. Tell me a little bit more of the situation, because it might be better to ease yourself into it. I think it's always good to express how you feel. I definitely live by that, even though I suck at it sometimes, but I try to live by that. But it might be better to ease into it than to just, put that all on him right away. Because that's difficult, too. Not even, just for you, but I think it's difficult for him also, because you don't know what he's going through in his life. You don't know, he might be busy, might have just gotten out of relationships. You don't know exactly what he's going through, but he might like you, but not know what to do with the information. I like this guy a lot, and he knows we barely talk, but I feel like I'm not doing anything to move forward with him. I'm really awkward, and it's super hard for me to keep convos going. I know, it's okay. I know, I do the same thing. What I do is I'm okay with conversation usually, but when it comes to, initiating, do you want to hang out with me? I'm so bad at that. But what I've learned is that sometimes they're just as nervous as you are, and they're just as scared. So don't be afraid to, it's not bad at all to text him and say, hey, how are you doing? Do you want to, go watch a movie in a few days or something? I don't know. And if, because you don't feel pressure to call him or, knock on his door in person. You can text him, a super casual, friendly message that doesn't feel too official. And, yeah. And he might be just as nervous. So that's why he hasn't reached out. Or he might just think of you as a friend, but you never know, it could turn into something. So, yeah, don't be afraid to just text him. I know, though, it's hard. I'm definitely the person who's like, never mind, I'm not even get into how petty I am. I'm so petty. How are you? I'm good. What do you do when your crush has a girlfriend, but you like them so much I can really use advice on that? I don't want you to do anything crazy while they're in a relationship because you can't. I know how hard it is. Like me with freaking Justin Bieber. Like if I could, I would knock on Justin's door right now and say, Haley, you need to move over. But because they're in a relationship, they're not going to see that you're probably perfect for him. So if I were you, go live your life. He think of him as like not even existing right now. Go live your life. Go meet another boy. Go hang out with other people. And if they happen to break up in the future, then and you're still into him, you might be in a very happy, long, lovely relationship. My like nose is itchy and my cat is near me. I think I'm allergic to cats. So, what's it called? You might be in a loving, happy relationship with the love of your life, and you might not even remember who that boy is. But if you are not, and you still like him, then when they break up, if they break up, be like, hey. But for now, if I were you, my advice would be just go do you. Go learn things. Go experience things. And if it's right, to me, when something is right, it'll happen. What's meant to be will be. I know it's cheesy, but if something is supposed to happen, then it'll happen. I promise you. So, don't you worry about it. Brush. Alright, I'm gonna get off, guys. I'm so tired. But I love you. Have an amazing night. I think I'm going to post something on YouTube tomorrow that I'm really scared about. So be on the lookout for that. My cat is like tickling my legs. That's cute. If it's meant to be, it'll be exactly. And that's how we will end our live. If it is meant to be, it'll be. I promise you. What's supposed to happen is going to happen. Period. Okay. I love you. Good night.